Hey everybody, welcome to our Trip Delivers company overview. We're just going to run through a little brief company information for those of you who are brand new, taking a look at Trip for the very first time. This might be the first time you've ever heard of Trip, but I promise you it won't be the last. Whoever invited you to this webinar, get with them after we finish if you've got questions, or if it's something you say to yourself, you know what, I can help this company grow and maybe they can help me achieve some of my goals. Then definitely let them know you want to get more information, or have them send you the application, download it for free and become a part of the Trip Delivers family. So Trip Delivers, to give you a little idea, the company's fairly new. We just launched our delivery in November of last year. We're in the $107+ billion a year restaurant delivery business. There's a lot of growth happening in that industry right now, and we are geared to disrupt all the major players within the delivery business industry. 60% of U.S. consumers order delivery or takeout once a week currently. Forbes magazine projects that delivery will hit $200 billion a year in revenue by 2025. So anytime you can be involved in an industry that's adding $100+ billion in revenue in a few short years, it's definitely a very good idea to position yourself to make money in that trend as it expands. Major industry players like Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats doing billions of dollars annually. You've got companies doing hundreds of millions annually like Waiter, Delivery.com, Eat Street. All of these companies pretty much do the same thing. They all have the exact same business model. And what that does is it creates a lot of unhappy restaurants, unhappy drivers, and unhappy customers. But it's pretty much the way everybody does the business. So everybody's doing it the same way, which creates an opportunity. Trip's goal is simple: create happy restaurants, happy drivers, happy customers. The way to create happy restaurants is pretty simple. If you look at companies like DoorDash and Uber Eats, on the average order of about $40 an order, if you've got a restaurant doing 20 deliveries a day, you'll pay just under $100,000 in delivery fees on an annual basis. That adds up. With Trip Delivers doing the exact same amount of orders, instead of paying over $99,000, you'd pay a little over $14,000. Over $80,000 in savings every single year for the exact same thing. We're taking the food from point A to point B. It's not like we're literally going to the moon or we're doing anything that spectacular. The bottom line is they don't care who picks up the food and takes it, as long as it's professionally done, as long as it gets to their end using client. They would much rather pay $14,000 a year than $99,000 a year if they had the choice. So that creates a lot of happy restaurants. We don't have those massive commission fees. We have a flat rate, as low as $2 per order, no matter how many orders they pump out, no matter how expensive the order is. Our restaurants are paid instantly. They have their own merchant account set up. Basically, it's the same as if I walked into that restaurant and swiped my credit card. The very next day, the money hits their bank account. Same thing if somebody went into our website and placed an order. The very next day, the money hits that restaurant's bank account. A lot of the big companies pay their restaurants once a week. Some of them miss payments. Bottom line, ours have their own merch account. They're paid instantly. It hits their bank account next day. Drivers, same way. They get their money in their bank account the very next day through their own merchant account. The customers we deal with have no hidden service fees, no gotchas at checkout. The bottom line is our model creates happy restaurants, happy drivers, and happy customers. Our executive team is second to none. They've built multiple billion-dollar companies over the years, built organizations of hundreds of thousands of people around the world, and they specialize in market disruption and creating viral growth. To get started, if you say, this looks pretty good, I'd like to try it out, it's free. Whoever invited you to the webinar, have them send you our free application. You can download the app on Android or the Play Store. Once you download the app, if you're in a city that we're operating in, you can order for delivery. If you want to start referring other customers, you can actually make a percentage of every order that a customer that you refer places. If you refer a restaurant, you make a percentage. You refer a driver, you make a percentage. So the bottom line is it's free to sign up, and you can start earning income just by sharing the application with others. Now, if you want to drive, we have what we call side hustle drivers. You can actually make a minimum of $5.40 per order. A lot of those big companies will send their drivers out on orders that are flat rate $2 or $3. They'll probably spend as much money on gas as they earn taking some of these orders. That never happens to a Trip Delivers driver. They get $5.40 per delivery, plus they get extra money per mile. There is a fee. We have software as a service, so you're not a contractor for Trip. You own your own company. There's tax advantages, but the fee is not due until you've driven for 30 days. So you make the money before you ever pay the money. Plus, you can actually refer and earn a percentage off any other drivers you refer, any customers, any restaurants. You can make a percentage every time an order goes out. The pro drivers can take unlimited deliveries, $100 a month. Again, they don't pay anything until after they've driven, after they've realized how much more money they can make. $5.40 per delivery versus $2 a delivery. If you're making an extra $3 in a delivery, and high volume drivers can do hundreds of deliveries in a week. If you do 100 deliveries a week and you're making an extra $3 a delivery, that's $300 extra dollars per week, $1,200 extra dollars per month in your pocket because you drive with Trip versus one of the competitors. You also earn overrides off any of your referrals. And then if you referred me and you're a pro driver, you can actually earn a percentage off of my referrals. The marketers, those are kind of our people that are maybe a strong background in business building, training, managing organizations. They earn 50% on all referrals, then 15% on what we call Connect 2 referrals, 5% on Connect 3 referrals, and I'll explain that in our compensation plan. Plus, they get replicating websites, our Verb marketing platform, and we have a round robin lead generator program that all of our marketers participate in. It's pretty simple to earn money with Trip. You refer customers, drivers, restaurants, and marketers. That's it. There's only 4 things you do, and it's something that we do anyways. I've referred people to Uber before. I've referred people to DoorDash before. The problem was I didn't get paid for it. Here you do. We'll pay you to refer customers, drivers, restaurants, and marketers. Every time, whether you're a customer, whether you're a driver, whether you're a marketer, every time you refer a customer who places an order, you get 40 cents per order. Every time you refer a restaurant that sends out an order for delivery, you make 40 cents every time. Now, 40 cents doesn't sound like a lot of money, but if you look at the average restaurant doing 20 deliveries a day, that's 6,000 orders per month if you sign up 10 restaurants at 20 deliveries a day. If you're making 40 cents an order, that's $2,400 a month residual. As long as that restaurant's pumping out orders, you're getting paid 40 cents an order, 40 cents an order, 10 restaurants, 20 orders a day, $2,400 a month, month after month, year after year, decade after decade, as long as these restaurants are pushing out food. Then we have what we call our Connect 1, Connect 2, Connect 3 overrides. So if you're a Connect 1 referring 10 restaurants and 10 drivers, the drivers add another $500 to your check. Every month they drive, $500. The restaurants, you're making $2,400. So now you're at $2,900 because you referred 10 restaurants, 10 drivers coming in every month, month after month after month. Then let's say you introduce 3 marketers to do the same thing. They introduce 30 drivers and 30 restaurants between the 3 of them, 10 each. That puts another $2,250 per month in your pocket on top of the $2,900. What about if those 3 did the same thing you did? They each introduced 3. Now, it's never going to work out geometrically perfect. Some people refer 0. We have individuals that have personally referred 12 people by themselves. This example, you refer 3, they refer 3, there's 12 people in the organization. Some do none, some do many. The bottom line is this is just a theoretical example, but if those 9 people each went out and got 10 restaurants and 10 drivers, you'd earn $3,150 per month every time those orders are going out. Every time those drivers are taking deliveries. Total monthly residuals, $8,300 per month with a team of 12 people, 10 restaurants each, 10 drivers each. Now, again, some people won't sign up any restaurants. We have individuals in the Trip family that have personally brought in over 60 restaurants within their first 2 weeks. Some people do a lot more than others. Some people do a lot less. This example is 10 restaurants, 10 drivers. Most people, if they put their mind to it, they can get to those numbers. And we're going to teach and train you every step of the way. If you're brand new to this industry, you've never recruited a driver, you've never introduced a restaurant to a delivery platform, we train you every step of the way. Here's how you refer a customer to the app. Here's how you refer a restaurant into the system. And when you do that, you're going to get paid every time orders go out. And it adds up. And we're pretty ground full right now. So we actually have a stock promotion program going on where you can earn stock options for the entire month of February. We're coming down towards the end of the month, but we have basically processes that can create points. If you introduce a new marketer to the company, 250 points are given to you. Every new restaurant you sign up, 250 points. Any new driver, 50 points. Any new customer, 50 points. It's free to download the app. You can become a customer. You can start, sending out the app for free. People download it. If you're a marketer and you're referring people, or you're a driver and you're referring people, you can qualify for these stock options. And the bottom line is, every time you earn 500 points, that equals 1,000 options. And if you have somebody that upgrades to marketer, that marketer personally receives 400 options just for upgrading. Now, there's no guarantees on this company and what we could do, but we're already setting the table to go public this year. We've done all the filings. We've finished up the 2019 audit. We're actually working to finish up the 2020 audit on financials. And the bottom line is, I don't think we'll be like DoorDash. They opened at $189 a share. It'd be awesome to have 1,000 shares, $189,000 worth of stock right there. But I mean, even I look at it going, if I had 1,000 options and it opened up at $10 a share, that's 10 grand. That's better than zero. And the bottom line is, there's people with the next few days left in the promotion that will earn over 10,000 options in the next few days. People that start tonight will have the opportunity to earn thousands and thousands of options. And, maybe it'll be worth nothing. But if we do what I believe we're capable of, I mean, we could hit massive numbers. And if you have those options for doing nothing more than referring people to a great opportunity, to a restaurant delivery service that doesn't hammer the restaurants every time a delivery goes out for 35%, that doesn't hammer their customers with hidden fees, that doesn't hammer their drivers and peel off some of their tips like some of these other companies do. The bottom line is, timing and positioning is everything. The timing is kind of crazy in society today, around the world, with the pandemic, with everything that's been going on. But one of the things the pandemic has done is it has actually exploded the delivery business. These types of companies are growing faster than ever. And the problem is, they're doing things exactly the same way. But the problem for them is an opportunity for us. There's an opportunity to punch these big players right in the face. There's an opportunity to disrupt the entire industry, and you can actually earn an equity share by helping us grow. You can earn stock options in a company that you help go out and disrupt what will soon be $200+ billion a year industry. If you see the same thing I saw when I sat in your seats, what I would recommend, contact whoever invited you onto this webinar. Let them know you're excited. Let them know you have some questions, or let them know to send you the app link so you can download it for free and become a part of the Trip Delivers family. And for those of you that take that step, I look forward to welcoming you to the family and to seeing you on our next training event.